Pittsburgh Steelers edge rusher Alex Highsmith left the Week 2 loss against the Seattle Seahawks with an injury, and there was a mostly positive update on that developing situation on Monday, September 15th. Steelers LB Alex Highsmith, who left Sunday's game with what Mike Tomlin called a high ankle sprain, is not likely to be placed on IR, sources say. NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport relayed on X, adding, "That's good news, an indication that it's not as serious as first believed." IR would knock him out 4 games. So, while Highsmith may still be unavailable for Week 3 against the New England Patriots, there is reason to believe that he won't miss too much time. Considering Highsmith was seen in a walking boot after the defeat, and Rappaport himself noted a 4 to 6 week recovery timeline was possible, it would seem the Steelers managed to dodge a bullet on this one. Alex Highsmith's contract called into question after latest injury with Steelers. Highsmith is earning $17 million per year after signing a $68 million contract in 2023. And Steelers Nation is beginning to question if the production and availability are worth the price tag. Alex Highsmith got a contract extension in July of 2023. His sack total was then cut in half in 2023. He missed 6 games in 2024. And he missed all of camp in 2025 and is now injured in the second week of the season. Josh Roundtree of 937 The Fan posted on the evening of September 14th. Fans also chimed in on social media, calling for more Nick Herbig usage and a contract restructure of Highsmith. It's true that Highsmith has yet to recapture the magic of his 14.5 sack campaign in 2022. Of course, this season directly led to the aforementioned contract extension. Highsmith has managed a combined 13.0 sacks over the past 2 regular seasons, with 1.0 sack in each of the Steelers' past 2 playoff appearances and another 1.0 sack to begin the 2025 campaign. The veteran starter did add 9 tackles for a loss in just 11 starts last year, with 13 QB hits and 1 forced fumble. He also got off to a hot start this season, according to Pro Football Focus, leading all edge rushers with a minimum of 20% snaps played in PRP. Per PFF, PRP is a formula that combines sacks, hits, and hurries relative to how many times they rush the passer. Highsmith is also currently tied for 7th among all NFL edge rushers in pass rush win rate after 2 games. Steelers need more from defense in Week 3. Over the first 2 weeks of football, it's surprisingly been the Steelers' defense that's come up a bit short, allowing 30-plus points in each outing. Now, obviously it all works hand in hand, and offensive and special team struggles sometimes lead to defensive letdowns, but even so, this is not what head coach Mike Tomlin had in mind when he went out and acquired Jalen Ramsey, Darius Slay, Juan Thornhill, Chuck Clark, and more. Pittsburgh is still without first-round defensive lineman Derek Harmon, and the Highsmith injury adds another potential problem, but the Steelers need more from their defense if they have serious Super Bowl aspirations. This was never supposed to be a weekly shootout led by Aaron Rodgers. It was supposed to be a methodical and steady offense carried by an elite defense. As of now, that's not what anyone has witnessed. Seahawks celebrate first win under Coach McDonald. Seattle's new era begins. In a thrilling display of skill and resilience, the Seattle Seahawks notched their first victory of the season under the guidance of head coach Mike McDonald, defeating the Pittsburgh Steelers 31-17 at Acrisure Stadium. The game showcased a dynamic performance from quarterback Sam Darnold, who stepped up when it mattered most. Ezoic. Darnold's dazzling play. One moment in particular captured the attention of both fans and analysts alike. With the Seahawks facing a critical 3rd down deep in their own territory, Darnold found himself under pressure from Steelers linebacker Patrick Queen. Demonstrating remarkable poise, Darnold executed a stunning spin move, evading Queen's tackle attempt. The play was not only impressive in its execution, it also resulted in a 19-yard gain, extending the drive and ultimately leading to a crucial touchdown. Ezoic. Coach McDonald highlighted the significance of this play during his post-game remarks. He emphasized how pivotal Darnold's ability to escape pressure was in shifting the momentum of the game. It was a crucial moment, and Sam showed tremendous poise, McDonald said. That play kept our drive alive and set the tone for the rest of the game. Key contributions to the victory. While Darnold's exceptional play stood out, it was a collective effort that secured the win for the Seahawks. The team's defense also played a vital role, applying consistent pressure on Steelers quarterback Kenny Pickett and forcing key turnovers. The victory marks a promising start for Seattle as they embark on the new season, showcasing a blend of veteran experience and emerging talent. Darnold's performance not only instills confidence in the team's direction but also signals a potential turning point for the franchise under McDonald's leadership. September 15th, Rappaport reports Highsmith is not expected to land on injured reserve. As such, a return within the next 4 weeks will be possible. September 14th, the Steelers experienced a letdown in their home opener today with a loss to the visiting Seahawks, but a player lost due to injury could have longer-lasting reverberations over the next few weeks. According to Ian Rappaport of NFL Network, head coach Mike Tomlin disclosed that pass rusher Alex Highsmith has suffered a high ankle. High ankle sprains don't have a great reputation in the NFL. The injury typically holds an average recovery timeline of around 10 weeks. There's always a chance that Highsmith's could be a more minor occurrence, but even that would likely mean a 4 to 6 week absence with a stint on injured reserve. This has been an unfortunate trend for Pittsburgh over the last year or so. In 2024, Highsmith missed 2 separate 3-week periods. A groin injury sidelined him after only 3 games. Then after 3 games back on the field, an ankle injury forced the Charlotte product out for another 3 games. Highsmith has been a key contributor to the Steelers' defense since getting drafted by the team in the 3rd round in 2020. After coming off the bench as a rookie, Highsmith has been a full-time starter in every year since. Before last year's absences, he had only missed a single game. He exploded onto the scene in his 3rd season with a 14.5 sack performance, earning himself a 4-year, $68 million extension. He hasn't reached double-digit sack totals since then, but he routinely contributes to a defense that features other talented pass rushers like T.J. Watt and Cameron Hayward. The Steelers like a lot of the pieces they have in place along the defense, and young backups like Nick Herbig and 4th-round rookie Jack Sawyer could step up big in Highsmith's absence. Still, a potential IR stint could make things difficult as the injuries continue to stack up in Pittsburgh.